You just opened that thing again, stared at it for a second, and then closed it, like your brain quietly whispered, "Not now." Even though you've been thinking about it all day, maybe even all week. It's strange, because in your head, everything is loud, ideas everywhere, plans that could actually work, a version of you that feels sharp, disciplined, unstoppable, but your body just doesn't move. And it's not that you don't care, that's the frustrating part. You care too much, you imagine the outcome, the success, the respect, the life you could have, and somehow that vision doesn't push you forward, it freezes you. So you sit there, doing nothing, but thinking everything. You scroll, you watch, you distract yourself just enough to not feel guilty, but not enough to feel at peace either. And deep down, there's this quiet tension, like you're constantly aware that you're wasting something. Not time, but potential. People call it laziness, but it doesn't feel lazy. It feels heavy, like every action requires more energy than it should. Because what's really happening isn't a lack of ambition, it's an overload of it. Your brain keeps simulating the future over and over, calculating risks, imagining failure, picturing judgment, and before you even start, you've already experienced the worst outcome in your head. So your body responds the only way it knows how, by avoiding. Avoiding doesn't look dramatic, it looks small, harmless. I'll do it later, just one more video, I need the right mood. But every delay slowly reinforces something dangerous, the belief that starting is harder than dreaming. And dreaming is addictive, because in your mind, everything works out perfectly. There's no friction, no mistakes, no embarrassment. Reality, on the other hand, is messy, uncertain, uncomfortable. So your brain chooses the safer option, not because you're weak, but because it's trying to protect you from something it thinks is dangerous. Judgment, failure, disappointment. The problem is, it overprotects you. It keeps you in a loop where you feel productive in thought, but stuck in action. And the longer you stay there, the more your identity starts to shift. You stop seeing yourself as someone who will do it, and start seeing yourself as someone who almost did. That's where it hurts the most. Because ambition doesn't disappear, it stays, quietly reminding you of what you're not doing. But here's the thing people don't realize. The opposite of laziness isn't discipline. It's safety. When your brain feels safe enough to fail, safe enough to be seen trying, safe enough to not be perfect, that's when action becomes possible. Not easy, but possible. So maybe the problem isn't that you're lazy. Maybe you've just been trying to start in a state of fear and expecting movement from a mind that's busy protecting itself. What if you didn't need motivation? What if you just needed to make the first step feel smaller, quieter, less important? Because right now, you're treating every action like it has to prove something, when it doesn't. You don't need to become that perfect version of yourself today. You just need to move, slightly, imperfectly, without making it mean anything. And maybe that's how it starts. Not with a big push, but with a moment where you don't close it this time.